The court has struck it out as a petition that had been presented against the presidential election. And of course, this is following the objection of Raila Odinga and Azimio la Umoja, One Kenya Party, who had been listed by Moses Kuria, the former Gatundu South Member of Parliament, as respondents. And the court is saying that let me just get to the final orders. Accordingly, we make the following orders. The preliminary objection dated 26th of August 2022 is sustained. The presidential petition number given is hereby struck out. The notice of motion dated 25th of August 2022 is similarly struck out. And the deposit of the sum of 1 million shillings as security for costs to be refunded to the petitioners, and there shall be no orders as to the cost. And they are saying that they are satisfied on the basis of the foregoing that the objection meets the threshold or the structures enunciated in the famous Mukisa Biscuit Manufacturing Company Limited versus West End Distributors of 1969, and it is competent, and we do not hesitate to strike it out. And of course also says that the court's jurisdiction in terms of Article 163, Sub-Article 3 of the Constitution leaves no doubt that jurisdiction is limited only to hearing and determining disputes relating to the elections to the office of President arising under Article 140, namely the questions as to validity of presidential election. And the petition contemplated under Article 140 must be one challenging the election of the president-elect and must be instituted within 7 days from the date of the declaration of the results of the presidential election. And therefore, the argument or the submissions of Moses Kuria were not speaking directly to invalidating or validating the presidential election petition. In fact, the question should have been challenging the outcome of a presidential election. And there is another ruling, that is the presidential election petition number E05 of 2022 between Raila Odinga and Martha Karua. And the ruling of the court is that after perusing the notice of motion, application dated 28th of August and filed on even date by the fifth respondent, and the fifth respondent would be Juliana Cherera. There is a point here that the ruling now is that the notice of motion dated 28th of August be and is hereby allowed. That is, and there shall be no orders to cause. That is an application or notice of motion by Juliana Cherera, who is a commissioner of the IEBC.